am going to do the timing position for a diesel engine. Okay, we are going to start with the same. In this particular moment, we have on the screen the harmonic balancer, and we have the mark on the timing cover. Because I bring the piston number 1 to top the center at the end of the compression stroke. Remember, be careful. You can bring the piston at the end of compression stroke or at the end of exhaust. You need to bring the piston at the end of compression. When both valves are closed and both rocker arms are free. You remember in the previous video? Okay. I bring that engine to top dead center with piston number 1 in top dead center and both valves closed. In other words, at the end of compression. And right now, the pulley, the mark on the pulley is aligned with the mark on the timing cover. And I am going to remove carefully in this moment the pulley because I want to remove the timing cover. All right, this is the process. I remove the pulley. This is a special bolt. Okay, in this moment, be careful with the seal. This is the front seal of the engine, and you need to verify that you don't have a dents on the harmonic balancer. And this is the bolt. We are going to use the bolt to turn the crankshaft with your hand. Okay, and right now we are going to remove the timing cover carefully. In this particular engine, the coolant pump is part of the timing cover. The coolant pump enters over there in the block and is part of the timing cover. All right, we are going to check the marks. This gear, the gear that you have, this is the fuel injection pump gear, and this is the mark according with the manual. And this is the camshaft aligned with the crankshaft according with the manual. And the piston number 1 is in top dead center. Yeah. Camshaft and crankshaft are aligned according with the manual. This is for Lehman. And the mark of the fuel injection pump is at 0 position. You see the mark? It's a perfect alignment. In this moment, the engine is at 0 position. And I can remove the fuel injection pump easily because the engine is at 0 position. This is the moment that you can remove the fuel injection pump to send to the machine shop in order to calibrate the pump. Be careful, be careful. In this moment, never touch the gear. If you try to move the gear is too hard. For that reason, I recommend put a blue tape, cover the gear, mark the model of the engine, the serial number of the engine before you send the fuel injection pump. I recommend send the fuel injection pump with the injectors at the same time in order to calibrate injectors and fuel injection pump at the same time. I'm going to explain later in the chapter of the fuel injection system that situation. Yeah, this is the moment, and right now in the next part of the episode, I'm going to explain other tips when you remove the fuel injection pump. Okay, it's clear. It's clear the procedure to check the timing on a diesel engine with timing chain. The most important part is you have the service manual. Okay, if you have the service manual, you can. If not, it's impossible. You have the picture of the timing position of the gears. All right. My recommendation is remove carefully the timing cover, move with your hand and the socket, the crankshaft, and try to bring the piston number 1 in top dead center at the end of the compression. In that moment, if everything is okay, the marks should be aligned according with the picture on the manual. Like this example. The marks are aligned according with the pictures on the manual. And right now, if you check the fuel injection pump, the mark on the fuel injection pump should be at 0 position. That's the moment to remove the fuel injection pump and send the fuel injection pump to the machine shop. And this is exactly the moment to put back the fuel injection pump again. In other words, when you receive the fuel injection pump from the machine shop, the engine should be at 0 position. Or if you want to install a new fuel injection pump, all the fuel injection pumps, new ones, they came with a calibrated at 0 position. You introduce in that position, in that moment, and the marks should be aligned. It's not complicated. It's only you need to be organized, you need to be clean, and organize the table with a cardboard and mark all the elements that you remove. Use Ziplocs, plastic bags, in order to put the balls in special bags. When you receive the new part, you have the balls separated. Be careful, be organized, be clean. Now I am going to explain again the procedure in a diesel engine with the gears in contact gear with gear. Remember that the majority of the diesel engines, the timing position is normally 4 degrees before top dead center, depending on the manufacturer. Always check the information in the manual according with the manufacturer specification. All right, we are going to do exactly the same process with this engine. Exactly the same procedure with the second diesel engine that I prepared for you. All right, timing diesel engine with mechanical. Okay, look at the crankshaft aligned with the fuel injection pump. This is the crazy gear, the idle gear, and those marks, camshaft marks, those are the marks, fuel injection pump marks, and crankshaft, and the piston in top dead center. The piston in top dead center, and all the marks are completely aligned. Fuel injection pump, crazy gear, crankshaft, and camshaft. In the bottom there are other crazy, and the oil pump. The gear of those gears are not necessarily aligned. Okay, this is the mark of zero position, and the top mark is the 6 degrees before. Okay, in this moment it's in 0, and this is 6 degrees before. This is the mark where you should let the fuel injection pump align it in order to start the engine and run the engine appropriately. In that moment, as everything is aligned and the fuel injection pump was rotated a little 6 degrees before, because this is the recommendation. If I check in the window of the fuel injection pump, if I check on the window, I found it that the mark, in this moment is in 6 degrees before top dead center, and you see the mark in the center of the window is moved a little up of the corner. Those are the 6 degrees that the engine is advanced. This is 0, and the top is 6. Okay, that's the 0, but in this moment is moved at 6 degrees. Okay, this is the indication that is properly aligned the fuel injection pump. That the window and the mark on the corner should be 0, but it's moved a little up in order to advance the timing and locate the fuel injection pump exactly in the moment recommended by the manufacturer. This is the procedure to remove. Before you remove the fuel injection pump, okay, remove the fuel lines at the injectors. Immediately you separate the fuel lines, A.b.c. recommendation. Cover the injector with caps, plastic caps, and cover the fuel lines in order to avoid intrusion of humidity, A.b.c. question. We are going to do exactly the same for all the cylinders. All the cylinders exactly the same. And right now, if everything is in 0 position, you remove the gear of the fuel injection pump, and right now you are ready to remove the bolts. Carefully and separate the fuel injection pump with the lines properly covered and send to the matching shop in order to be repaired the fuel injection pump. This is the procedure. It's not complicated. Once again, if you are organized, if you have the manual, you don't have any problem. You don't have any inconvenience.